I got fired and I was angry. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to go from anger to love and from resentment to fulfillment. This is the Phoenix Redemption Experience. Let's rise. You're not really living today if you're reacting to life through the lens of yesterday. That's what anger does to you. It chains you to the past. It inhibits your ability to appreciate and have gratitude for the life that you're experiencing today. But forgiveness is the key. I know because I had to go through the process of forgiveness. When I got fired, I was angry. I was resentful. I felt betrayed. The whole 9 yards. But I couldn't stay in that space. I couldn't become the version of me that God dreams of unless I went through the process of forgiveness. This video is going to teach you how I went from anger to love and from resentment to fulfillment. This might be the most important thing you hear all day. So stay with me. Now, I wasn't just angry because I had lost my job. I was also angry because I had lost my identity that came with the job. 17 years as a police officer gone down the drain in one single moment. That is a hard pill to swallow. And I couldn't move forward. I couldn't move forward with my purpose, and I couldn't move forward in peace until I went through the forgiveness process. And once I went through the forgiveness process, I was no longer stuck. Not that my life was all sunshine and rainbows, but I could now move forward with the purpose that I know that God has for me through forgiveness. See, forgiveness is a spiritual thing, and it's spiritual because what it does is it frees you of the chains of the past, of yesterday, and it allows you to walk lighter, breathe easier in today. So let's dive into it. Step number one, I still use this step to this day. Write it down. Just the facts. No emotions. No fluff. No trying to turn it into something that it's not. You can't forgive the story. You can only forgive the truth. So whatever the truth is, whatever the facts are, write them down. No emotion. Write the facts. Writing the facts are going to allow you to become more in alignment with reality as it was and reality as it is, so that you're not struggling with and mentally suffering with what you think things should have been. You are now face to face with the actual truth. And that's where forgiveness truly begins. Step number two, feel the facts. Allow yourself to have the emotions that are bubbling up. Do not fight with them. Do not try to change them. You don't even have to trivialize about them. Emotions are energy. Energy naturally wants to move. Allow yourself to be still and allow the emotions to work themselves through. Once the negative emotions have worked themselves through, you're not necessarily going to be in a euphoric state. You're not necessarily going to be like, oh, I feel great. No. But what will happen is the sadness will begin to dissipate. The anger will begin to dissipate. The resentment will begin to dissipate. And a stillness will begin to come over you. This is an important point to make. Forgiveness is something that you may have to do multiple times. Your mind naturally wants to take you back to the anger, to the resentment, to the feelings of betrayal, because your ego wants to protect you. It wants you to say, well, if this happens again, we have to make sure we don't deal with that. We don't have to face that. So as those negative thoughts come into your mind, a month down the line, a day down the line, a week down the line, implement the feel the fact step. Allow yourself to take a deep breath and allow the emotions to move themselves out so that you can get back to that place of stillness. Feel the facts, allow the emotions to move themselves out of your system. Step three, speak acceptance. See, now that we have faced the truth and we felt the emotions, we can now speak about the past if we need to in a way that is productive, that is progressive, that no longer makes us the victim. We no longer have to speak in a way that makes somebody else wrong or makes ourselves wrong. We can affirm ourselves. I forgive myself. I am worthy of rising. I am whole. I am restored. These are the facts. This is what I did. This is what they did. However, I no longer use that moment as a way of reacting to the present moment. So when someone asks you about it, you don't have to feel the anger as much. You don't have to feel the resentment as much. You don't have to hide the way Adam did when God was looking for him. You could just stand firm with your shoulders back and say, hey, these are the facts. This is what happened. This is how I'm moving forward. And I'm accepting it because it allows me to become the phoenix. It allows me to rise from the ashes and be the version of myself that God actually dreams of. Step 4, remember to breathe. Breathing regulates our nervous system. So if you happen to be talking about the event that happened or having negative self-talk to yourself, stop. Take a deep breath. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. Inhale peace. Exhale resentment. And once you're done taking 1, 2, 3, 4 deep breaths, you go to God. You say, God, I was experiencing some anger. I was having negative self-talk. I was feeling some resentment. I release that anger and resentment and that negative self-talk to you, and I allow you to replace it with that which you deem to be divinely appropriate. What that does is it allows you to become more powerful through surrender. You are allowing God to carry your negative thoughts, your negative emotions, and you're opening yourself up so that God's will can be done. And God will impart upon you whatever it is that God knows you need. That may be happiness, that may be laughter, that may be joy, that may be focus, that may be inspiration, that may be motivation. Allow yourself to let go of the negative and receive the divine positive. Number 5, ground yourself in the now. The past is not occurring in the present moment. It's only occurring in your mind. Look at the sky. Look at the sun. Listen to the birds or the crickets. Notice the bunny rabbit. Notice the cars going by. The whole thing is alive. And the more attached you are, or the more you allow your mind to attach you, your being, to the past, you're actually missing life. So focus on what's actually occurring now. If it's raining, feel the rain on your skin, right? Life is occurring. And if we are mentally stuck in the past, then we're missing the present moment. You're missing the present. I know that it's cliche, but the present is a present because it's all you have. It's the only moment you actually have access to. So don't allow the past or don't allow your mind to drag you backwards to the past when the beauty of life, the gift of God, the you that God dreams of can be made manifest right here, right now, in this moment. Ground yourself in the now. If this video helped you in any way, or if any of my content has helped you in any way, I want to personally invite you to the Phoenix Redemption Experience Live. It's going down July 13th in the DC area. I would love to see you out there. The link for tickets are in the description box below. Also, if you're not in the DC area, but you would still love to work with me, the link for my Phoenix Redemption 6-week coaching program that's virtual, that's in the description box below also. And if you need something today, there's also a link for my Phoenix Redemption Starter Guide that's free. Click those links below and work with me to help you become the version of you that God has always dreamed of. Remember, you don't have to carry the weight of the past anymore. You don't have to carry the weight of your old self anymore. You can be like the phoenix. The phoenix always, always rises.